WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody's.
And now it's the Mike Calta Aftershow. With your host, Johnny B.
We're doing it, baby. Live. Hello. Happy Thursday. Happy Juneteenth. Happy all that. We're live, 102.5 The Bone. I am Johnny B. This is the Mike Calta After Show. In the studio, it's Thursday. You already know. You're excited about it. The one and only Ian Beckles, number 62 in your playbook. What's going on, buddy?
What it do?
Good, man. Good. I'm energized. I'm ready to go. I have about 3.5 hours sleep after, going back and forth from Fort Myers last night.
Okay.
You know when you're so tired, your body's like tingly?
Oh, no, I know that feeling.
When I went to bed last night, I go, wow, man, like I drank a pot of coffee, but I didn't. I was just like that tired, and I fell asleep, felt like I blinked my eyes. I was wide awake again. I go, here we go. Let's go.
Yeah, but you're good. 3.5 hours. You get a little nap today.
I'm going to do that when I leave here. Take a little nappy poo before I go back out to Fort Myers.
Yeah, we play poker Wednesday nights.
I know, I got to get out.
It goes now, you know what? I don't want you to mess up the aesthetics of my table.
I thought about that, too.
Because of right now.
You're killing them.
It's my table.
I know.
You heard me, though? You heard what I just said?
I thought about that, honestly. Like two weeks ago, I almost came out there, but you've been on a run.
Yeah.
And if I go out there and mess up your mojo and take some of that money, I would feel bad.
No, but I'm going to be as honest as I can. That's what I do. I want better competition. Like, I like competition. Like, I don't – like, winning money's good. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
But I like to beat the best. I enjoy that. So if you're good at poker, bring your ass.
We got great poker players in Tampa. You just got to know where to find them. I got to bring you out to some of these local poker rooms. The tournaments.
I would love to.
The tournaments, they run a great. Derby Lane over here has great tournaments.
That's right at the crib, too.
Right there, dude.
Yeah.
Tampa Greyhound, that's my people over there. They got great tournaments. The Silks over at Downs, those are my people. They got great tournaments.
Tournaments that get you into the World Series of Poker?
Tampa Greyhound does, definitely.
Really?
They I don't know if they're going to do another one, but they did one last week that was like a $520 buy-in, and for every 10 people in, you got a seat, and I don't know if they did airfare and all that, but it's pretty badass. Like, they do a lot of cool stuff for people that love poker, but there's great players in there. When I played that $400,000 guarantee last month, I'm sitting at a table with 3 pros, pros that I've known for years. And I go, God damn, this is a little tougher than I thought it was going to be, you know?
Well, when you get to that level, it does change. I remember I was I guess it was illegal because I was in a gym about 20 years ago. In the gym, there was about 50 people in it.
Semantics.
Yeah, and I won it. I won the whole thing. I don't know if I'm good.
Yeah.
But I win a lot. Does that make sense?
I
don't know if I'm good.
I would say you can't argue with numbers.
I'm okay. My pocketbook likes it.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot.
You ain't bad.
No, I'm not bad.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not bad.
I mean, there's an element of luck, and things like that, but you have to put yourself in position to get lucky. That's what
I don't believe in luck, though.
Really?
I don't believe in luck. I think you have to get good cards.
Sure.
But but the table that I'm sitting at, like, I could tell you the characteristics of all the players.
Oh, when you're playing with the same people every day?
Once a week. But literally, I know the characteristics of them. And I told them yesterday, I go, like, one guy goes, I never bluff. And I go, then you'll never win.
Yeah, right.
And I go, I bluff all the time. And I started with that all the time.
Sure.
And then the rest of the night was like that. Like, I go, I bluff all the time.
Well, that would be like if you were playing, in the NFL, like if it was an NFL football game, and the quarterback just walked up to the middle linebacker and goes, we're running a dive right now. And they just ran a dive. No, you have to have, a little bit of, sleight of hand in there. You gotta be able to pull some moves.
Yeah, I don't know if I would compare poker to an NFL field.
Well, you know what I mean.
Those are two different things, but I get it.
You just don't tell people.
Yeah.
Like when you're dating a girl and you're not in love with her, you don't always tell her the truth.
That's not true.
What?
I'm pretty truthful with women.
See?
I'm very, very truthful with women. I don't lie to women.
That's why you're single, dude.
That's okay. That's why I want to be single. Listen, I was married for 23 years. I've never lied to a woman.
You gotta lie to these women.
Nah, I don't lie to them.
They don't want to hear the truth.
Nah.
I'm just kidding.
I got none but truth.
Real quick, though, shout out to everybody that came out to Snappers in Fort Myers last night. Great show. Bunch of Bone fam, dude. I'm telling you, you would have to pay me a lot of money to leave this radio station, dude. Like, I love the listeners so much, it's ridiculous. And when they come out and see me do stand-up, this show's in Fort Myers. I met Bone listeners that were nowhere near Fort Myers. They drove out from Sarasota. They drove out from all over the place. Shout out Christine, by the way. She was on the Calta cruise. Just a sweetheart. As soon as I saw her, I knew I was going to have a good night.
It's a tall girl?
No. Well, she's short, but yeah. She's been on probably all the Calta cruises, if I had to guess. But big Bone fam. Also, I met a couple of new listeners. Jim, who's probably about my age. His son Zach, who's about my son's age. Looks like Luke Combs, exactly like Luke Combs. Okay. I was like, long neck, ice cold beer. His fiance Lacey, they're getting married in January. Congratulations. Just so many cool people, man. And it wasn't a giant crowd. It was Wednesday, but they were all laughing, all having a great time. Vinny Ward, my feature, had a great set. Roscoe's the host. Everything was great. We're doing it again tonight, 7:30, Fort Myers Snappers. Come out there. It's going to be a good time.
Bone fam is loyal, first and foremost. And listen, I'm somewhat known in this area, but I'm being honest. I've never been recognized like I do with Bone family. I'm just telling. It's different. Like, I've been in Bone events. Somebody's like, "Damn, they love you from football." I go, "This ain't football, dog.
I know.
This is radio. I'm telling you, it's radio."
It's wild, bro.
Yeah, it is wild.
It really is. You feel the love, and it gets you excited, man. It gets you excited to go. I'm excited about. Are you going tomorrow night?
I am going to go whiskey. I'm going. Are you going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Like, supposedly, Pap's going.
Everybody.
Dizzy's going. Let's all hang out at the Dignitary and go by over right afterwards.
Bro.
Let's go.
My wife is going. My brother's going. My little protege, Manny Gassette's going. People are posseing up.
Manny?
He's little now, but he's be fat as hell.
Okay.
Little zip bound on that ass. A lot of my people are coming out, man. I've been telling people, I go, yeah, because, if you live in that area, my brother lives in that area. A lot of people live out in the Lutz Land Lakes area. Mm-hmm. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Pitbull Toddler, I believe 7 o'clock they go on stage at
8:30, I think.
Is it 8:30?
I heard Mike say 8:30.
Get there early.
7 o'clock is too early for any. Rock stars don't go on at 7 o'clock.
Whiskey Willie's, though, right?
Yeah, but it's still light out at 7 o'clock. You can't play rock and roll at 7.
I thought about going a little early and grabbing a bite to eat somewhere around there.
Food there?
I don't know about there, but
it's a bar. They gotta have good wings.
That area, though, like I'm talking about like a restaurant.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
you know how I am about that food.
Yeah, I do actually.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of that food, I walked in today, and on the way over here, I knew I was a little bit hungry, so I grabbed a bag of almonds. And
adorable.
As you walk in, you gave me this little Tupperware that was still warm, and I opened it up, and it wafted into my nostrils. And after I settled down sexually. I pulled out the...
hold on real quick, Ian Beckles. Hold on real quick.
Hit him.
I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is...
Only 7 minutes late. Lotion. It's lotion. You put the lotion on your skin. Maybe you win $1,000, baby. LOTION. Lotion. Go to the Bone app right now and enter that keyword lotion, and you may get $1,000 from my man Mike Calta for the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Go right now. You got a half hour. Lotion. Bitch. My bad. I get talking to Ian Beckles.
That happens sometimes.
That's my bad.
Yeah, I put some lotion on this morning.
Me too, every day.
Very ashy. Very
every
ashy.
day. I get ashy too, dude.
Yeah. So back to my sexual story. Johnny hands me this container. I open it up. The smell was fantastic. Carmen's right 10 feet away, and she's like, "Oh my God!"
I feel so bad for her.
I was gonna give her some, but she didn't take it. So I open it up and I see there's wonderful meats in it. And I realize it's oxtail and this and that.
Damn right.
I know a little bit about oxtail.
Damn right.
I ingested one of them. I was ready to say good for a white dude, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna say that's some badass oxtail.
That would have hurt my heart if you would have said that.
Look at this. Look.
I know. That bone just slides
This
right
bone,
out.
like I sucked the marrow out the inside of it.
You damn right you did.
I certainly did.
I did that for Juneteenth.
So good.
You know what I'm saying? The worst thing you could have said to me was, good for a white boy. I wanted you to be like, what brother made this? And where'd you steal it
For
from?
real.
That's the kind of funk I put in my food. I
Stank.
funk it up. I
That
funk it up.
stank.
Funk it.
Yeah, man.
There's an N in there, guys. Wait a minute. That didn't sound right. Juneteenth. My bad. My
There's
bad.
an end in there, guys.
My bad.
Go get him.
Yeah.
There he is. Go get him.
By the way, it is Juneteenth. If you come to Snappers tonight, black people, you are free. I mean, you got to pay to get in. I just mean you're actually free. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Congratulations.
Congrats. That's what the holiday's about, in case you didn't know.
We got Twitter and Instagram now. The word got out that we're free.
The word got out.
Well, back in the day, you got to figure that some people in Texas were like, look at them over there. They're looking really relaxed over there.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You know, a lot of people don't know what the actual holiday is.
I know. I heard them talking about it today on the mic.
I looked it up when it came out because honestly, it was one of those things. I believe it was one of those things like in 2020, we had all that, all the riots and all the stuff that was happening. In a lot of ways, we probably needed it.
We don't
like,
now?
Huh?
We don't have riots now?
We do, but I mean, it was a lot of racial tension. A lot of racial tension.
There isn't now?
Not like it was in 2020. That was it hit
All
a fever pitch, if you will. So I think a lot of like white people in the government and stuff are like, we gotta overcorrect some stuff. They're like, hey, Juneteenth? And they're like, nobody knows what the hell Juneteenth is. My black friends didn't know what Juneteenth was, and everybody kind of learned what it was. And it was interesting when I found out what it was, because immediately you go, oh, it's celebrating the freeing the slaves. Nope. It is not. It's celebrating 2 years after that, when people had to go down to Texas and let the people know that they were free that weren't told.
You didn't think that slavery could be more messed up.
Right.
But this made it more messed up. Listen, I'm an American citizen. I'm born in Canada, but I'm an American citizen.
Stop bragging.
I love my country. I don't celebrate anything anymore. I just don't do holidays anymore. They're stupid.
I agree.
They're stupid. Juneteenth, cool. Take your day off, whatever.
I don't hate it.
It's part of history, cool.
Yeah.
I don't have to celebrate. I don't celebrate my birthday. So, I mean.
Oh,
I
you got to get out of here, dude. We're going to have an Ian Beckles Day up in her.
Actually, you know when my birthday is? It's July 20th, which is when?
Oh.
Beach Bash.
Oh, my God, dude. Well, I got to go down and talk to Dan Connolly. We have to make sure there's a special event.
No.
Oh, it's happening.
Nope.
It's happening, Ian Beckles.
Don't make me stab you, Johnny B. Don't do that.
We're doing oxtails on the beach.
Now that I'll do. You cook me up some oxtails for my birthday,
Oh my God.
we'll be all right.
Dude, I'll take a pressure cooker into my room. I'll take it up in the hotel room with me. I've been known to do things like that.
Speaking of oxtail, the lovely Sandy will be at Dignitary.
Great segue.
Friday and Saturday.
Ooh.
With the Balti Bayou food truck. And
guys.
my oxtails will be there Saturday, and she will have her Cajun food there Friday and Saturday. And enough said. I mean, anybody that's eaten it so far, like I'm talking about 100%. I'm watching.
Oh, yeah.
100% of my people who know their food, eyes rolling in their head. Whoop.
I don't lie about food. I won't lie about food.
I won't do it.
I will not do it.
Nope.
I will not lie about food. Last time she was over there, Memorial Day weekend, I had 2 dishes because I had to get your oxtails, and then I also had to get her little balls.
Bayou balls.
The Bayou balls. I don't care. She could have been like, these are actually dude's balls. And I'd be like, I won't eat them. They're good.
Delicious.
So good, dude. She is a badass. Like, she's a real deal chef.
Serious stuff.
There ain't no messing around.
Nah.
Anybody could buy a food truck and they're like, look at me, I got food. No, she puts love in that food, and you taste it.
Well, listen, I love food. Okay, I said this before. I don't. That word "foodie" gives me the icks.
It is kind of
because
yuck,
I'm way
yeah.
above that. I
Right.
believe. Okay.
Yeah, culinarian is like what I like to call myself.
When I talk to you about food, I can see it, the twinkle in your eye. I can see it in Sandy's eye.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not just eating. It's not just cooking. It's the preparation.
Yeah.
It's the spices. It's the way you're preparing it. It's rubbing your genitals on the meat.
Oh, my goodness.
The whole 9 yards.
All that. Yeah. I'm telling you, I got home and I drove through thunderstorms on the way to Fort Myers and on the way home. Nice. I mean, it looked crazy. Yeah. Just heavy rain, lightning bolts everywhere. Traffic was crazy. I get home right at midnight, and I know I got to get up, early in the morning to come do the show and prep and all that. And it didn't matter. I said, I'm I like that. I like feeding Ian Beckles. I like it. I like feeding JoJo, right? And
like your attitude.
So the last one, this is like three Thursdays in a row. I brought food in. I enjoy feeding people. That's what chefs do, right? Like I enjoy it. So I went home and I just start immediately chopping onions, chopping garlic, chopping celery. And my wife's like, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm making oxtail." She's like, "Fool, it's midnight." I go, you don't know me?" She goes, "Yeah, I can't stop you." And I'm in there and I'm grinding spices. I'm doing all the stuff, you know. And I actually did pretty well. I had everything braised by 1:15, 1:30.
Slow cooker?
Actually, I pressure cook these for 2 hours, and I don't release the pressure. I let them sit in the pressure and naturally release for about 4 hours.
Sexy.
So I don't think it's cheating because they're just as tender.
What does that mean in cooking?
Because a lot of people say, no, you need to braise them.
No, come on, listen.
Slow and low, braise them.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about cheating and cooking. They don't go together. Like I heard somebody say to me, sous videing is cheating. I go, okay.
Nah, dog.
I go, look, okay. I go, you have no idea how many restaurants sous vide or stuff. You have no idea. And if tasting this good and this tender is cheating, okay, I'm a cheat.
Dude,
whatever.
I'm on my third marriage. I know what cheating is.
Yeah. If you take a Viagra and put it on your girl, it's not cheating. You still did that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you roofie your wife, she's your wife.
Exactly.
She don't care. She wakes up feeling funny.
Easy, Diddy.
I'm kidding, guys.
Diddy.
Guys, I'm kidding.
Easy.
Do not do that.
You got a lot of oils in your house somewhere, I have a feeling.
Olive oils. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We don't do a few truffle oil on that ass. Olive Garden or Carrabba's?
Neither.
Really?
I don't really do chains.
I feel you.
Like I don't know if I've gone to Olive Garden twice, and I'm not sure I've been to Carrabba's twice.
Okay.
I just remember going once because something, but it's not something I do.
Fair.
I don't think it's bad food. I just don't go to chain restaurants. Like I just don't do that. I like mom and pops, and I like to know the people cooking, and that's kind of my thing.
By the way, at Ian_Beckles on Instagram. Also look him up, Dignitary Cafe. Like he said, you'll have Sandy out there tomorrow and Saturday with all that good food. West Shore, Gandy, you already know. And you'll run into all kinds of dignitaries when you're there all the time. That's why it's called Dignitary Cafe. You might see Dizzy up in there with his brand new family. You might see Pap and Christine. You might see all kinds of. You might see my big ass rolling up in there, putting some balls in my mouth. So make sure you go and check that out. Johnny B. Tampa on all social media and 1025 The Bone if you're not following that. I was having a good time with that debate this morning. Galvin just kills me, dude.
Well, Galvin is team Olive Garden from day one.
Oh, yeah.
Like you say, what's Galvin's favorite restaurant? Everybody knows it.
Legit.
Everybody knows. Like he loves Olive Garden. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
But he just, I don't, man, to me, he's one of the funniest dudes I've ever met. Like, he is so funny with everything. And just the way he's going off on people. When he told the lady that's a bigwig at Carrabba's, you're not going to convince me. I was dying. By the way, 4th Street Carrabba's, I will be here in the studio tomorrow. I mean, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
And I was texting with John Sinning because he was listening and chiming in. I did work at Olive Garden in college. I was a line cook, and I started as a prep cook. And I quit because my manager was a dick, and he yelled at me about the color of the breadsticks because they have a breadstick chart. Okay. That's like 1 to 10. They used to. And you had to have it between like a 4 and a 6, or you couldn't put them out. There's quality. They were really about quality.
Understandable.
And our breadstick guy wasn't there. It was a lunch rush. I'm working the line, so they had me doing the breadsticks too because I was closest to the breadsticks. And our manager hated me. And he calls me over one day and he goes, in the middle of a lunch rush, and he's pointing at the chart and he's holding one of my breadsticks up. And he goes, Johnny, real quick, what do you think this is on the chart? And I go, don't do this, Patrick. Don't do this, dog. Like, I'm over here. I got 9 Alfredos going right now. What are we doing?
Correct.
And he's like, I don't know, man. I just, passive aggressive. I don't know. Like, you're in college for art, right? Like, so you understand, like, what colors. And I go, bro, no, we ain't doing this, bro.
No, not today.
And he kept going, and he goes, I'm just saying. And I go, you know what, bro? I said, take that breadstick and shove it.
Yeah.
And I finished the line.
And fupas.
Bro, and then I took off my big-ass 5XL apron, and put it on the floor in front of him and walk right out the back. That was my last day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, I don't do that either. I remember walking. I was a dishwasher, okay, back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, that's the vermin of the kitchen, unfortunately.
It really is.
And, but I got respect from the people in the kitchen. I actually got respect from the owner, because the owner came to me once. He goes, time for you to go do the monster mash. And I go, what's that? He goes, you get in the dumpster and you push down the garbage. And I go, that dumpster? He goes, yeah. I go, I'm about to break the cycle because I'm not going in that dumpster.
I'm not going inside.
You don't pay me enough. He looks at me and goes, fair enough. And he had somebody else who goes, you go in the dumpster.
Yeah.
From that moment on, the boss would always say, go to Ian. Because I was the only guy that stood up to him.
Right.
I was the only guy that stood up to him that whole time. But I had one manager coming at me. I go, you have one more word that I'm not going to like. Do it. And he said something. I go, apron off.
Yeah, I did.
What do you think you're doing? I said, bro, you don't pay me nearly enough for you to talk to me like that, bro.
I've quit so many minimum wage jobs, too. Like when I
haven't quit a lot of them, but I'm just not having you talk to me any which way, dog.
No, dude, you only live once, and and one thing that you really can't put a monetary value on is your respect. Like
yeah, and I'll dot your I too.
Oh yeah,
I will dot your I. You don't talk to me like that, please.
I got it. I'm not. I'm too old and washed up to be punching people for anger. But
me too. But I'll still dot your I.
But no, if I was you, I'd be dotting people's eyes all the time.
That's all the time. It's not wise.
I'd be a bad person if I was in Ian Beckles' body for one day, because I'd just walk around hitting people.
First of all, if you were in my body for a day, you would go, damn, he's in pain.
Oh, no.
Damn, this is what he walks around like?
God damn. Me? I can feel Reggie White in my shoulder blades.
Your neck is so jacked up.
It hurts so bad.
So bad.
Somebody feed me some oxtails before I dot you in the goddamn eye. Please. Mike Calta Aftershow, who the hell are you?
Hey, Eaton, when you doing another creative loafing event, dude? That last one was great, man.
It was, actually. I did an event with creative loafing back in the day. I think it was called KushCon.
Damn right.
And it actually was a success until they screwed us in our flupus for $30,000. So that's probably not going to happen again when hell freezes over.
You want to hear how whack they are? When they did that list of the trendy restaurants, and they did that on Mike Calta show this morning, Blaze Pizza. Look, Blaze Pizza is great if you want to go get like a quick ass fast pizza that's served up, really like in 5 seconds. But trendy.
I'll bet anybody, if you look at creative loafing and the last 12 issues, Blaze Pizza put some money
of course
at some point.
Of course.
Okay, so you can go ahead and listen to creative loafing.
There's a restaurant I never heard of before.
So fugazi.
Get out of here.
Now listen, for myself or Johnny B, if we tell you a restaurant's fantastic, that's coming from the heart because we ain't getting none from it.
No, man. No.
Everybody's biased, man.
I know.
Everybody's biased. Seriously.
You want to know where to get good food? You talk to me and Ian Beckles.
Facts.
Talk to me, baby.
Real soon, we're going to have a spot for everybody that comes through that. Real soon.
We're working on it.
Yes,
I've been telling people about it. People are super excited.
Good.
People in media, people in the know. I told them about our project, and they're like, that is a win.
You know Shooter from Shooter in the Stash?
Of course.
Well, he was yesterday. He goes, I want to get back into videography. I go, look at him. I go, stop playing.
Don't play around.
Because he's very talented.
I know those
very
guys.
Very talented.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get him maybe to do the videography part of it. Yeah, huh?
All right, let's take a break. We come back. Gay of the day. I missed it yesterday.
Better be black because it's Juneteenth.
Ooh.
Controversy.
Damn it. We'll see. We'll do it when we come back. It's Ian Beckles, Johnny B. It's the Mike Calta After Show.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, cruise through a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're gonna love it. Thirsty First.
The heat is on, and when the heat is on, your AC is on. And when the AC is on, your money is gone. But Solar Bear has a better way to cool down your bills. Go solar now and get 12 months with 0 power payments. That's a full year of energy on the house, literally and figuratively. Solar Bear is Florida's trusted solar company, locally owned, going 10 years strong and backed by thousands of 5-star reviews. Stop letting the power company cash in on your summer, and more importantly, stop renting your power from the power companies. Call Solar Bear or visit solarbear.com and own your power before prices rise again.
Your water may not be safe, Forever chemicals that stay in the body for years have been found in drinking water, linked to kidney cancer, testicular cancer, and ulcerative colitis. If you or a loved one was diagnosed, you may be entitled to compensation. Morgan & Morgan is investigating these claims now. There's no cost to get started and no fee unless we win. Call 1-800-555-6666 or visit forthepeople.com/PFAS. Offices Orlando and throughout Florida.
High interest rates and higher prices may be the norm everywhere else, but not at International Diamond Center. IDC's rolling back prices and taking interest rates all the way to zero. It's true. Now, for a limited time on virtually any purchase, you can spread your payments over 5 years with 0.0 interest. Get the best price on any piece of jewelry right now. Divide that by 60, and that's your super low monthly payment till the year 2030. Designer engagement rings as low as $50 a month. Diamond earrings as low as $45 a month. Wedding bands as low as $40 a month. Fine jewelry has never been more affordable. How about a $7,000 diamond bracelet? Just $116 a month. All fashion designer jewelry is included. All colored gemstones, all certified diamonds too. This is a spectacular offer exclusively from International Diamond Center. But hurry, you only have until June 30th to take advantage. Celebrate your love with 0% financing store-wide for 5 years till 2030. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com. On approved credit.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. During the Kia Summer Sales Event, drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia. The better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
Have you ever taken your family to dinner and been shocked at how expensive the bill was? Or gone to the doctor and been surprised by a large bill that was sent to you later in the mail? There is over $22 trillion in U.S. tax-deferred retirement accounts like the IRA and 401k. So do you know how much you will owe in taxes on those accounts in the future? Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, principal of Walser Wealth Management and a tax attorney. And right now, I want you to think about how much you've saved in your own deferred retirement accounts, whether it's $250,000 or more. Guess what? That is not all of your money. You will have to pay those taxes in retirement as you withdraw it when you have no income. At Walser Wealth, we created a retirement tax bill calculator to show you what you will pay in future taxes on your accounts, and it's free for you to use. Go to mytaxtest.com. Knowledge is only power when it's followed by action. Knowing your future taxes, we can show you strategies that might help you lower them and lower your tax burden overall in the future. For now, use our free tax calculator, mytaxtest.com, mytaxtest.com.
Enjoy revved up summer savings at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with zero down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com. With approved credit, 36-month lease, 10K miles a year, $59.99 due at signing, plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
I'm honored by the number of referrals that Bernetti PA gets from others in our legal profession. We have represented clients referred to us by other law firms and even represented judges. They've called us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Early evening storms gradually coming to an end overnight tonight. Another muggy night, lows near 80, and we're locked in again on Thursday. Sunshine, some building clouds, and a few late-day storms, highs low to mid-90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike Calta Aftershow.
Those crazy nights I do remember in my youth.
Welcome back to my Calta After Show, 10:29. It's Thursday, baby. Happy holidays. I don't know how many people are off of work, but the traffic looked like nobody got today off on the way here. Ian Beckles is here.
He is.
I'm not taking off most holidays. No. Like, we're allowed to take off every holiday here. I want to be on the radio. Like, they're like, we're off for MLK Day. I go, I think he would want me to be here.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Like, if I could ask him, I'd be like, excuse me, Martin Luther the King.
Yeah.
You think I should take off the radio? And he'd be like, I think you should go in and do the best job you've ever done. I think that's what he would want.
Well, he's a hustler. He was a hustler.
Yeah, he was.
Hustlers don't sleep, and hustlers don't show up.
You're right.
Period.
You're right, Ian Beckles.
Yeah, you're a hustler.
Dude, I love the hustle. I'm gonna hustle until I'm not around anymore.
You're one probably on the top 5 list of hustlers that I know.
Ooh.
And when I use a category of hustler, I mean delving in numerous categories.
Right.
Like, I think I'm a hustler because I like when people say, "What are you known for?" I'm known for a few things. Like,
Always
there's
moving.
a lot of things. Well, like I love barbecue, as we talked about.
Yes.
Kava.
Yeah.
Sports.
Mm-hmm.
Fishing.
Okay.
We could keep going. You know what I mean? Anything food wise, cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to have you have a lot of categories.
Yeah. No.
Categories are good.
My brain never stops. The hustle's always on, and I'm always. I feel like if I'm idle, I'm unhappy. You know what I mean?
That I understand.
I don't like it. I get excited when I'm busy. I get excited when I got a lot of things on my plate, pun intended. Like tonight, Fort Myers. After I'm here all day, well, not all day. I'll here till about noon. Then I get to go home, take a quick power nap, boom, get back in the car. I'm in Fort Myers slinging jokes, come back home. I'm back here tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, I'm hanging with the people with Bone Fam.
Yeah.
Jumping on stage with Pitbull Toddler.
Yep.
And then Saturday night, I'm riding out Spring Hill, another comedy show. Probably going to sell this bitch out. And it's at a VFW. And a lot of people see that and they go, oh, wow, what a famous comedian. You're working at VFW. I love those kind of shows.
Stop hating.
I love those kind of shows.
Where you playing?
Yeah. You mean I get to go entertain veterans?
Right.
What? Please give me that.
Embrace the hate, my friend.
Oh, all day long, baby.
I've always embraced
with both
hate.
arms.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah, and then Sunday, I got nothing going on, and I don't like it. I know I need a day of rest.
You have nothing going on yet.
True.
Yet.
Let something walk up on me. Maybe I'll go play some poker. Ooh.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Where are you going to go?
Find me a tournament. There's a lot of tournaments.
Find me a tournament.
I'll find us a tournament.
Let's go.
Dude, we walk in there together, people going to flip out.
Right.
It'll be nice. And then right back to the grind on Monday and more shows, all kinds of stuff. And we're about 3 weeks away from the big beach bash coming up.
Excited about it.
Oh, man, I'm super excited. So,
you have a room for you staying there that weekend?
Oh, yeah. All weekend, baby. All weekend.
I believe I have a room. The great Melanie Martin said she held a room for me. I hope she didn't forget.
She is great. And, dude, you deserve it. And it's just going to be good for everybody.
Yeah, I deserve it. I have to pay for it, but I deserve it.
Oh,
I have to pay for it.
I almost cursed.
Yeah, you did. It happens.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I almost stopped myself. Oh, my bad, y'all. Look, we got a lot of content to get to. You already know on Thursdays, this prep sheet really doesn't mean much. I got the keyword on here. And, of course, I had to do.
You know, I go in and put the word in every time.
Do you?
And I think,
You're eligible to win.
I know I am, but can I ask who draws the name?
I have no clue.
Okay, I'm going to say this. If they draw my name, they'll draw another one. But I still try. I don't know if they'll say my name. It'll sound weird, won't it?
I got to read the rules because I wonder.
Well, I'm eligible.
No,
I don't work here.
No, but I wonder if like my family's eligible because my brother's a huge Bone listener, and I'm like, dude, as much as he listens, he should be able to win.
This is coming out of Mike Calta's pocket.
Yeah, he had to sell one of his refrigerators.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he sold 6 of them.
That's why he's got flies in his studio. He has to give away $1,000 twice a week.
My daughter's bought me one of those electric fly swatter things.
Yeah, like a zapper.
Yeah, for just for Father's Day. I'm an assassin in my trailer.
It is fun, right?
Oh, it's so much fun. Like, I want flies.
We got one of those.
Come on, I'm leaving the door open. Come on in.
I got one, and it has a light that attracts them and all that, and it has like a little fan mode where it sucks in and all that.
No, this just looks like a little racket.
Oh yeah, I know that
and
one.
You press the button.
Yeah,
and if the fly hits, it goes hit, and it just shocks it.
You're
dead.
eliminating them.
I love it.
And you know why we got one? Same problem Mike Calta's having.
Really?
Those little tiny little.
Yeah.
And I wanted to text him and tell him I'm pretty sure what the problem is, but I'm sure everybody's bothering him with it.
What do you think the problem is?
I know what the problem was. We had it in our house. It was unbelievable. They took over. It's in the drain. They come out the drain. So what happens is way down, there's this it's called like a P something thing in the plumbing, like that, the little curve at the bottom. And gunk gets built up in there, and the eggs go in there, and they breed like crazy. They come up out the drain. So the only way I could stop them was I had to go medieval on them. I just kept boiling water for like 8 straight hours. I would fill a pot up, boil it, and
pour it down there?
Pour it down there like medieval, like they did in the old castles where they just pour, boil it. So I did that, and then I took and I covered all the drains up. I just covered them up for when I wasn't using the sink. I had them completely sealed. Like I was sticking plungers in there. And then when I did open them up, more boiling water. Take that, bitch.
Take it.
Take that, you bitch. And it took about 3 days, and they're gone.
No more.
Yeah. So you just have to kill them medieval style.
Well, Mike Calta will have to hire somebody to pour boiling water because he ain't doing it.
I can't believe nobody's fixed that for him.
It's been a while, too, and he's asked a lot of questions.
I know.
It's been a while now. Yeah.
He is too important and too rich to have goddamn flies in his house.
And somebody says, well, you have water in your backyard. He goes, no, I don't. Like, a lake is water.
Sure.
Standing water. If you had standing water in your backyard, that attracts.
But that's mosquitoes mostly. Like, I mean, if there's flies in his studio, there's a drain, and that's where they're coming from.
Yeah. Flies don't care. They don't ask why. They just be appearing. Like sometimes flies will appear.
Yeah.
I'm like, where did these things come from?
I know.
Like they're just. I don't get it.
Well, they only live for a day, so they got to do all kinds of havoc in a day. Like,
They
I
what?
got 24
They
hours.
what?
Yeah, I think they only live for like 20.
No.
Isn't that true?
No. You see little flies, big flies. How do you become a big fly?
No, they're different. They're different kinds of flies.
No.
Some are little dizzy flies. Some are Ian Beckel flies. They got different sizes, dude. Yeah.
Somebody will say, how old are you? I'm 1 day old.
Yeah. I'm 19 hours old. I'm wreaking havoc up in this bitch.
You have to show me some documentation that flies.
Documentation?
1 day. Come on, stop it.
Hold on. Let me see what the old Google says here. How long?
They say you're on crack. That's what it says.
How long do flies live?
Well, no wonder why they're a-holes. They live 1 day. They're just a-holes.
Well, the average housefly lives about 15 to 30 days. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't either.
Uh-huh.
But that's still not a long time, though. If I knew I was dying in 15 days, I'd be flying in people's noses. I don't care.
Oh, hold on. They have the things that are bothering him are sink flies. How long do sink flies live? Okay. Drain flies, they also call them.
Okay.
There's a reason why they call them drain flies, because the pros know that's where they come from. Adults typically live about 2 weeks. However, their life cycle, including egg, larval, and pupal stages, can be completed in as little as 10 to 27 days. That's way too damn long.
For real.
And it's depending on the temperature. I noticed when I got mine, summertime. They don't come out in the winter. They're warm-ass little pests, and they're tiny, and you can't really just hit them. They're fast, and they move around like aliens.
All things that fly are just pesty. I just don't like things flying in my face.
I don't like it at all, dude. I was mowing my lawn the other day, and I guess I came close to some wasps, right?
Yikes.
And they were flying all near my face, and I didn't want to swat at them because that just pisses them off. So I was just like casually blowing at them while I'm still mowing.
Oh, they like that.
I was just like, ooh.
You blowing in their ear?
Ooh. Yeah. Like, I'm just wind.
Hi.
I'm not an aggressor. I'm just fat wind.
You know it's a wasp or a hornet or a bee? Because I think hornets, they say have photographic memory.
Wow.
You ever hear that? They have photographic. So you swat it, miss it, he'd like, I see you.
Oh.
Next time you walk out your house.
I told you about when I fought the squirrels after the hurricane.
Oh, no.
I told you about that story. You were dying. We were in here in the dark with no AC.
Okay.
It was the day after the hurricane.
I do remember that coming in the back door. Yeah.
Yeah, I went outside to check out the damage. My whole back fence was blown down and everything else. And all of a sudden, I look over, and there's 2 squirrels, and they were, like, walking up to me. And I was like, oh, look at this. This is cute, like a scene from a Disney movie. I'm like, and I look down and go, hey, little squirrel. And this thing attacked me, jumped on my shirt. Came at me.
Yeah, it did.
And I was like, ow! And there's neighbors out looking at their yard, so they're watching this go down. And I'm like, ah! So I grabbed the squirrel and I throw it off of me, and then it comes back. It's coming back at me.
The squirrel.
What are you gonna do? It's on my chest.
Good question.
So I throw it off of me, and then it comes back at me. So I try to kick it. Right? I try to give it an old Martine Grammatica. Woof! I miss, like Charlie Brown, like Lucy's holding the ball. and it's wet because it was a hurricane, and I fell, busted my ass, like, pow! And I'm like, oh, no! And then I look up, and I'm on my knees now trying to get up because fat people don't get up quick. And the squirrel's coming at me. Now he's almost on my level. So now I put my setup, right? I'm on my knees. I got my setup. The squirrel's coming, and I take a swing, right? Just a nice straight right. I miss him. He jumps back. Now I get up on my feet. His buddy comes over. I kick him. Now I nail him. Like I get him like Ray Guy, right? Boom. He's flying across the yard. My neighbor sees me. He's like, is everything okay over there? And I'm like, I'm fighting squirrels, man. Then they start coming back at me again. I run up I'm in the backyard. I go down the side of the house up to the front yard. I'm like trying to catch my wind, gather myself, figure out how I'm going to fight these squirrels. And then I don't see him. And I call my wife. She's at work because she was on the hurricane team at the hospital. So they lock him in and pay him a bunch of money. And I call her. I go, babe, I'm fighting squirrels right now. She's like, what are you talking about? Is the house okay? I go, don't worry about the house. I'm fighting wild animals. And then as I'm talking to her, I see them coming around. They're coming after me. They
knock on the door.
They're coming after me.
I know you're in there.
They're coming after me. They're coming around the side of the house. I go, they're coming right now. I got to go. And I hung up the phone, and there was a bunch of tree branches in the front yard from the hurricane. So I grab a big-ass tree branch, and I'm like in the front yard. I'm swinging it like I'm preparing it like Derek Jeter.
Whack-a-mole.
And I'm like, come on, get this. And I'm swinging the branches at it. And they're like standing back, like they got their little sets up. They're like, okay, we can figure out how to get away.
Very aggressive squirrels.
Unbelievable, dude. And then this Hispanic neighbor of mine, like 3 houses down, he comes walking out this front yard. He sees me with a tree branch. Yeah. He don't know I'm fighting squirrels. He just thinks I'm nuts.
You're going crazy.
But he looks over and he goes, hey, Johnny, what's up? And he waves at me. The squirrels look at him. Boom, down the sidewalk. They go after him.
After him.
Yeah, dude. They were like, we like him.
They're
like,
rabid. They had to be rabid.
They had to be. They were just going crazy because maybe their family got killed by the hurricane. Yeah. They go after him, and I don't even try to help him.
Oh no, you go. It's your time to get out of there.
I was like, run, Hector! And I just went in my house, dude. I was like,
run, Hector.
Yeah, dude. So I don't even know if that's his name, but it was a guess. It was a guess.
It is now.
My name is Manuel, as he's getting eaten by squirrels. So every now and then I'll go out my front yard and I'll see 2 squirrels in the front oak tree, and I don't know if it's them or not because they all look alike. But
that's racist.
But I don't forget. I don't forget. Every time
squirrels.
Every time I see them, I jump out. I give them a little flinch. I go, what? What you want? What? Try me, squirrel. I've already thought about this fight for years.
First of all, great Ray Guy reference. Okay.
Thank you.
Second of all, you're sitting in your driveway or in like a Floyd Mayweather stance,
bro,
and you're jabbing
survival
squirrels.
Yeah, but you know how you ever been in like a fight or something? Then like you got time to reflect on it. You go, man, if I could do that again, I would do it differently. I think about fighting these squirrels all the time. I'll kill all of them, dude.
All of them?
I'll twist their little heads off. That's what I should have done. I should have grabbed them and just twisted his little head off.
Yeah, it's good eating too.
Cause it ain't nothing but a rat with a furry tail.
That's all it is.
You ain't special, fancy rat.
No. I think rats are almost more fancy than squirrels. I don't like, my father caught a squirrel on top of his business back in the day, and I had a squirrel in my house for probably a year.
You had a pet squirrel?
Yeah.
Hell no.
That's ghetto as hell.
That is, dude. It's a ghetto ferret.
Yeah, right.
That's all that is? Mm-hmm. Mike Calta Aftershow, how can we help you?
What up, homies?
What's up, baby?
How do I buy tickets to your show in Spring Hill?
Ooh, Spring Hill. I'll be putting links up on my social media today, baby. Don't you worry about it.
All right. Thanks, Biscuit.
Love you. There you go. God, the ladies love Cool J.
They really do.
All right, let's take a break. We got one more segment, and I will get to the gay of the day next. I promise. Don't go anywhere unless you're a squirrel. Then flex, bitch.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. Summer is here, and it's time to take that weekend getaway to Vegas, or maybe book that Alaskan cruise. But maybe inflation has kicked you right in the wallet. Well, leave it to Mike Calta to cancel his new order of 14 refrigerators just to give you the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Listen for the keyword every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get it and enter it in the free 102.5 The Bone app, and you could win $1,000. That's $1,000 that you can use towards a beach vacation, or to buy your own refrigerator, or to just buy a bunch of beer, stay home, and drink them. You know, like a staycation. It's the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday from 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Real stories with Hellsberg.
After we met and we started dating, Nancy and I lived 150 miles apart, and I would drive my old jalopy car, and it was roughly a 3-hour distance. It took 3 years I drove across that state back and forth dating her every weekend.
Persistence.
And I would have never stopped. I had a lot of energy back then. 36 years ago.
At Hellsberg, find the engagement ring worthy of your story. Designed with the love, care, and craft it deserves. Visit a Hellsberg store or hellsberg.com.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. People often ask me why our mattresses last so long. The answer is simple. We build them right. Not only are OMF mattresses durable, they give you peace of mind from day one. When you invest in a mattress from OMF, you're investing in better sleep tonight and smart savings for years to come. No more frequent replacements, no more wasted time shopping. To learn more about the true value of durability, visit originalmattress.com and read our latest blog on getting the most from your mattress investment.
Market volatility isn't slowing down. If you're nearing retirement, now is not the time to wait and see. Every day of uncertainty can put your future at risk. It's time to diversify. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I want you to know you can create certainty, locking in guaranteed income for life. This means predictable, stable cash flow, even in turbulent times. You've worked too hard to leave your retirement to chance. Right now, there are options to receive up to 30% upfront or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't wait. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. Any examples provided are hypothetical. Annuities are issued with prospectus and sales brochures and should be reviewed carefully before funding as features and benefits vary. DBA in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
We love telling you about Win Derby at Derby Lane, an institution in Pinellas County, right on Gandy Boulevard. It's like walking back into the good old days of table games. You got $5 minimums at some of the tables. They've got appetizers coming by every few hours and free cocktails while you're playing.
Yeah, it's real simple and real fun. You can play Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, Mississippi Stud, and I Love Suits. And if you don't know what beats what, just look up the poker hand rankings on the mural. It'll give you a little guidance.
I got to say, I am somebody who has not played a bunch of poker in my life. So being able to look up at this amazing, a very beautiful mural, if I may say so myself, that breaks down everything. Royal flush, straight flush, 4 of a kind, full house, straight. I can be a genius even if I'm really not. You've got to check out Win Derby at Derby Lane.
Great place to host your next event, too. If you have an office party or a bunch of friends getting together, head on out to the legendary Derby Lane. You can all win some money, have a great time, and walk out of there with more money in your pockets than you walked in with. It is the legendary Derby Lane.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Guys with ponytails, girls that think they're models, people that don't know how to Google something, and of course, ventriloquists. No one is safe when it comes to an open letter from Galvin.
Seriously?
Hear a brand new open letter from Galvin live every Wednesday at 8 a.m. on The Mike Calta Show. And go check out all the past open letters from Galvin at theboneonline.com. Sponsored by Zero Res. Zero Res. All they leave is clean. Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
Yeah, I love it. Right in the chest this time, T, baby. Yeah. You already know. You've already. Yeah. It's that hustler music, young music. I got that.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show, 102.5 The Bone, 10:49 in the a.m. on a Thursday. We got a few more minutes. Myself, Ian Beckles. Then we'll turn you over to JP. I believe he's live today. You think JP's taking Juneteenth off?
No, I don't think so.
He's like, I'm not coming in, guys. It's Juneteenth. And Monica. That would be funny, though.
He does have two brownish people on his staff.
He does have brown people on his staff?
Yes.
Yeah. They are a nice hue of brown, both of them.
Yes, they are.
Very,
mocha.
I was going to say mocha.
Yeah.
Funny you should say that.
Little bit, but collectively.
Yeah.
2/3 of a mocha person.
Kind of caramelly.
If you put them together,
Yeah.
they're 2/3 of a mocha person. Not a full one.
I would say Monica's more salted caramel because she gets salty.
I can see that.
You know what I mean?
But salted caramel, good though.
Oh, I love salted caramel.
Sweet.
A little salty. I'm telling you, I've been naughty lately, and one of the things I've been naughty with, Publix has this limited edition ice cream that's it's home run popcorn salted caramel flavor. It's supposed to like emulate like Cracker Jacks, which is racist, but no, it's just like the best.
Why is that racist?
Cracker.
Okay.
They should call it Cracker Jacks. Okay. That'd be fun.
That word doesn't eminate with me as racist. For
I think
some
it's
reason.
fun.
I don't know why.
I think it's fun. You know, I think all white racial slurs are adorable and fun.
I've never called anybody that.
No.
Like, I don't think I've ever called a Caucasian I don't do slurs.
I know.
I just don't do it.
No, I mean, I've been called all the stuff, and it's fun. I've been called the N-word, too, but a lot. But,
Okay.
in
Congratulations.
bad and good ways.
Okay. Have you seen videos where a white guy gets called the N-word by a black guy? Yes.
I saw one. All of a sudden, it like slowed down. You just see his face light up, and he's like, I made it. I
I knew this day would come.
I think I told you this story. I was doing an urban show, and I was in the green room, and one of my buddies, really funny comic, he's touring with Brad Williams as his opener for the last few years, and he's got his second comedy special coming out. Just hilarious. Tampa guy, played basketball at UT, just good looking cat. JB Ball is who I'm talking about. Funny comedian. And we're in the green room one day. It's all me, him, and black dudes, and he goes, hey, JB, I was talking to the boys, man, and we all agree. You can say it. I said, say what, JB? And he goes, you know. I said, I ain't doing it, dude. You're setting me up, bro. I ain't doing it. And he goes, they start laughing. He goes, I promise we won't do anything. I go, you ain't going to find out because I ain't doing it. We got to do this real fast.
Day of the day, hey, celebrate life and say every day again.
That's right. It's the catchiest intro song in the history of radio, ladies and gentlemen.
Factual.
And I know because at my comedy shows, people are yelling it out. They're heckling me with this jingle, and it's adorable. Today's gay of the day is a comedian. And if you don't know this comedian, then you're a bigot. You need to go out and search the videos of this comic. Very, very funny stand-up comedian. Also an artist. Went to school for art. Opera singer. Originally, I believe, from Chicago. A regular at the Cellar. He's been featured on Colbert and Seth Meyers. He was a regular on the HBO show Crashing, which I thought was a fantastic show. This guy is a ball of energy and super, super funny. I'm talking about comedian Mateo Lane. Look him up. Mateo Lane, hysterical. One of my favorite comics and super gay. Yeah,
he has a very gay mustache.
Yeah, dude. Handsome guy.
Good-looking guy.
Kind of modern-day Freddie Mercury a little bit, but...
with that mustache,
yeah,
no doubt.
He could sing, dude.
Yeah?
He could, like... he's kind of like a gay version of me, better looking, right? A multi-talented type of guy, you know.
And he has abs, so.
Well, I have abs too. They're just loose, you know.
They're just understepped.
You know what I mean? I don't have a 6-pack. I got a 1-pack. Just a big ass pack. I have like an oxtail belly. You know what I mean? It's you know what I'm saying?
But listen, this is real talk, okay? As far as my ladies go,
yeah,
I'll go more to the oxtail than the filet mignon.
Always.
I like a good marbling.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? I like the little squish.
I love it, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it, dude. Yeah. There was a kind of a husky girl in the front row last night.
Yeah.
Black girl.
Cute.
Black girl, real cute.
Okay.
With a skinny ass white dude.
Oh, really?
And they were the best, dude. They were laughing so hard at everything. I love it, dude. I wanted to talk to them more. They said hi on the way out, but I was talking to a bunch of people, and when they left, I was like, man, I wanted to give them a hug, something, because I when people laugh at everything I say, it means a lot.
That can help.
I need it.
Yeah.
I need that in my life. I need it for my confidence.
Yeah.
I need it for my soul. You know.
Food's like that too.
Yes.
Like when I give somebody food, I look at them. If they don't react, I get very, very upset.
Don't it hurt?
It does hurt. Like they you're just eating it. I'm like, you ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Say something.
See, like when I gave you those oxtails this morning, I wasn't even a little bit nervous. I knew I knew they were good.
You're good, Playboy. You are good. Yeah. And I'm fighting to not eat these mashed potatoes that have 8 sticks of butter in them.
They do.
So good.
My mashed potatoes, guys, if you want to make good mashed potatoes, they're not healthy. You get some heavy cream, you take a couple sprigs of rosemary, and you get it simmering for several minutes. Heat it up because you want to use.
Did you whip them?
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Because the consistency is excellent.
Yeah.
No lumps?
I use a whisk, but I don't go crazy with it because I don't want to get them gummy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, a bunch of butter, heavy cream, little chicken stock to thin it down if you need to.
You had me at a bunch of butter.
You know what I'm saying. Thanks for being here, buddy.
My pleasure.
Happy holidays.
Same to you.
Tomorrow I'll be back here, and then tomorrow night Beckles will be out there. I'll be out there. We'll all be out there hanging out with Pitbull Toddler. It's going to be our own little holiday. It's like a pre-Summer Bash celebration. The Pitbull Toddler Dive Bar Tour. We'll be there for that.
Go hug a black person today.
Hell yeah. Go hug a black person. Let them know they're free. And they it's only been a couple hundred years. They might not know. Yeah. You tell them. Say, what are you doing? Working at goddamn Olive Garden. Go to Carrabba's. You're free, man. JP is up next, everybody. I will see you tonight in Fort Myers at Snapper's 7:30 show. Come on out. See me. You know it means a lot. This Saturday, I'll be at the VFW in Spring Hill. I'll have all the information up on my Instagram and Facebook later. Johnny B. Tampa. You already know. Go see Sandy, Ian Beckles this weekend at Dignitary Cafe because they'll be serving it up, baby. All that good, delicious fusion food. You got to swing by, get them balls in your mouth. All right. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Feel the spark after dark at Busch Gardens Summer Nights. Florida's best thrill rides every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday through August 10th. Stay for the new Drone Show Spectacular with an explosive firework finale every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights on the festival field. Listen for your chance to win passes to Busch Gardens Summer Nights.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah & Farah, Tampa.
As America's largest injury law firm, size is our strength.
Morgan & Morgan.
Summer is here, and it's time to get your backyard ready where you always wanted it to be. From custom patios and pavers to upgraded driveways, Waterman Properties is your go-to for bringing your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install with expert care and zero runaround. Visit watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. It's Waterman Properties. Your vision is their mission. Hit them up today and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota, where the low and locked-in sales event is going on all month long. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun, Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Hey, chill seekers, I've got something mind-blowing for you, and it's the Kava Social Club. If you haven't tried it yet,